the past, the United Kingdom has had many prime ministers, and some not very popular. And yet, there was one more infamous than the rest. One who impacted not just the destiny of the United Kingdom, but the destiny of the world. And this Prime Minister? Well, this PM would be Lord North. Lord North was Prime Minister of Great Britain from 1770 to 1782, meaning that he was the head honcho during the American Revolution. He was born right across the pond, here in England, on April 1732. His father was the Earl of Guildford, and his ancestry can be traced back to the 1400s. And fun fact, he was related to the famed Earl of Sandwich. Lord North was educated at the prestigious Eton College and later went to attend Trinity College at Oxford, graduating in 1750. After taking some time for himself, a mental health trip in our generational terms, where he toured all of Europe, he returned to England and immediately got a job in Parliament, because he was charming and his family was rich and well known. Moral of the story, kids? Be rich, be famous. After joining the government, he immediately got a job as Junior Lord of the Treasury under the Duke of Newcastle in 1759. If you were aristocracy back in the day, all you had to do was roll out of bed and you were immediately being given jobs left and right. Moral of the story, kids, be European aristocracy. How many times am I gonna use that bit? He also got married to Anne Speke. I'm so sorry for my pronunciation. The daughter of another MP in 1759. Lord North was also looking up the career ladder and climbing it, so he decided to set himself apart from the Whigs that controlled Parliament at the time and be like a Tory, a royalist, which caught the attention of the still quite powerful monarch of the United Kingdom, King George III. Also at this point he was sane. It was partly because of this that Lord North got promoted to Chancellor of the Exchequer, or Secretary of the Treasury. And fun fact, he succeeded Charles Townshend, aka namesake of the Townshend Acts. We'll talk more about that later, don't worry if you're confused. After doing this, Lord North became Prime Minister in 1770, succeeding the Duke of Grafton. The Duke of Grafton actually left because he let France take the island of Corsica, which is bad enough because France got more powerful. Even if you don't take into account the fact that 1 year earlier, a kid named Napoleon was born on this island, and now that kid will grow up to be French. I'm sure Britain won't regret letting France do this ever again. Now, one of Lord North's first acts was he was able to diplomatically stop Spain from seizing the Falklands, something that Margaret Thatcher was not diplomatically able to do to Argentina later. Lord North was a strong advocate in the beginning for the repeal of the so-called Townshend Acts, which are the glass, the lead, the paper, the paint, the tea. You know, the stuff us Americans we really didn't like. And luckily for Lord North and us, he did fight and got every single one of them repealed, except one. At the request of King George III, the mighty monarch himself, the tax on tea was left, which triggered the Boston Tea Party, which, if you don't know what the Boston Tea Party is, how? And later, Lord North responded to the Boston Tea Party by first being enraged, and number two, by calling for the Intolerable Acts, the Quartering Act. You know, they're intolerable. That's in the name. We hated them. Which basically was the equivalent of taking a match and throwing it onto a gasoline-covered United States of America. And later that caused the American Revolution, which was all under Lord North. Because, in the end, it was under Lord North that Cornwallis, the British general, was defeated at Yorktown, and because of that, he was kicked out in a vote of no confidence, which some could say he did a worse job than the Duke of Grafton. Lord North had a profound impact on the future of the world, and yet most people don't know his name. Well, hey, that's most likely because a singing mad king makes for a much better antagonist than a mediocre politician. Thank you for watching this video. If you like more, subscribe, click the like button. You can watch my shorts. Later, we are going to produce a new video. It's going to be called The Unification of Germany with Leo Laval. I hope you enjoy.